Okay, let's get started. So we're going to use the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Face Primer. And I am loving this stuff. Tacky when it first applies, but it sets while I'm getting everything else on, and then it just like dries. I don't know, it's just weird. But anyway, alright, and then I'm gonna do the Photo Focus eyeshadow primer as well. This is skin tone color. I also love this stuff. Just my eyes and everything. It is a very good eyeshadow primer for being $4 at Walmart. Are you kidding me? Alright, anyway, so I'm gonna try some new kind of makeup. Well, I got this a couple of months ago. I got the blush from Mandakar Beauty from my Ipsy bag, and this month they gave me a last month they gave me a bronzer and a highlighter. So I'm gonna try that with this blush, and then I'm also going to show you finally using the Naked Cosmetics in Heavy Metal. It is so pretty. And I'm also going to use my new Wet n Wild contour brush that I got just recently from my Dollar Tree haul. I'm going to use up my Ulta Mineral setting powder. I have like a little bit left, and yeah, so let's get started. So let's do my eyes first. So I'm going to take my Wet n Wild setting spray and a flat shader brush, which is the Wet n Wild shader brush. I'm going to wet it. And then I'm going to take this, the Naked Cosmetics loose powder. It is a gorgeous color, don't get me wrong. And just going to take it like so. Put it on the end of my brush, like so. I'm going to use a mirror, a closer mirror. And I'm going to pack that on my eyelid. Pack. I know, I'm making funny. And I just focus it really on the inner and base of my eye. Do you see how pretty that is? OMG. And then I kind of run it underneath. Like so, to continue it. And y'all just saw that I don't think these hair clips from the Dollar Tree are going to work, because my hair just fell out. Dang it, I try to find something simple, and it never works. Okay, before I break this and dump it everywhere, I'm going to put the top back on that. Okay, and then I'm going to take a fluffy brush and go into my Modern Renaissance palette and take the Love Letter right here and put that on my crease. Like so. Last time I wore this, I got so many compliments. They were like, I love your makeup look. So, I wanted to show you what I did. You can take really any loose powder and do it with it. So you just gotta find a loose powder that's like a coppery gold. And I find it works really, really well with a loose powder. And you gotta make sure you wet it, either with your setting spray or but I find loose powders always work better when you set them. So what I did is I just took the outer and I kind of just went in to my lower lash line with the same love letter. Okay. And now what we're going to do is we're going to put on foundation now. And I'm just going to I'm trying to use this up. It's ridiculous. I thought I had a couple of more uses and I just keep using stuff. So I'm going to use my 110 Porcelain Maybelline Fit Me. And I'll just bronze my face. I'm hoping that bronzer will work. Because I'm kind of scared of it. It looks very shimmery. So I'm going to make sure. So I'm going to use something that I know that if I have to put more bronzer on, I can. And now that I look funny, here we go. Blend, 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 blend. Circular motions, always circular motions. I'm looking past you guys because my mirror is past you. And by the way, it is pouring outside. So if you guys hear a noise, it's because people are driving by and they're splashing and it is pouring. But I'm going out with my girlfriend for a mom getaway. We're just gonna go for ice cream or coffee or something, I don't know. But the husbands are watching the kids, and they're gonna watch the kids together at her house. So but sometimes, you know, we haven't done this. We, like, specifically me and her have not done this since before I found out I was pregnant with Savannah. So hello, Savannah is 8.5 months old. So make sure I'm all do and done. And this, I love the way this sets. Even my 125, I love this. This Maybelline Fit Me is a very good foundation for drugstore. And it lasts forever. I've been trying to get rid of that 110 forever. Anyway, so I'm gonna take a small fluffy brush and go into my Ulta and try to get it in the cap here. Oh, and by the way, with this one, with this foundation, the way it's colorized, I don't need any concealer. It kind of conceals my colors in the first place. Oh, I'm so out of this, y'all. But I'm trying to use it up. Okay. This is a good setting spatter. I think I might actually get the bigger version. Because I love the way this feels. It's very soft. So I might get it, because I do remember that it kind of, when it got super, super hot out, it didn't last for very long. But hey, you know what I mean? If I can go get it before winter, but I also might find something that's soft during winter too. Okay. And now we're going to try the bronzer. So I'm going to take my new Wet n Wild contour brush. It has nothing on it. I wanted to make sure I started something that has nothing on it. And I'm going to go into that bronze shade right there and pick some of it up. It is shimmery. Okay, here we go. Oh, and by the way, I make a fish face so I can find my contour line. And then I do circular motions. So it's not like such a harsh line. Okay, let's try that. I can always build this. This looks buildable. Okay, on the nose. Under the chin. And up here. This trick, by the way, gets rid of, it gives you dimension on your forehead or big forehead. I learned this from one of my first YouTubers that I watched, and I was so into it. I was like, yep, that's what I'm gonna do from now on. Alright. So let's see how that looks. Okay. And then we're going to take the Mandikar at the same brand, just different color. Oh, by the way, that bronzer, it doesn't say. Man, it doesn't say what name it is, but this one is Paradise Blush. And I'm going to take my texturized Sonia Kashuk. Okay. It's a very strong color. I love it, but it's a very strong color, and this brush picks up a lot of it. So, okay, let's finish the eyes. So I'm gonna go in with my Too Faced Black Perfect from the Too Faced Love palette. And I'm going to do my tight line. Okay, like so. I don't do anything on the top lash line with this because of the look that it is. Where did my... Y'all, where did it go? Where did it go? Oh no. Oh, there it is. Oh. Okay. And I'm going to take my CoverGirl Ink It in black. This helps set my, because it's waterproof and it does not budge. Like so. Okay. Now we're going to put on some mascara. And I'm going to take my Tarte Elastic Lash Paint. Sorry, I have to use a mirror. I'm blind, y'all. And then I'm going to take Inspire for my brows. I'm going to put that on my brows. Like so.